Hi, Bruno here. Welcome to Spainguru.
The increase of digital nomads renting in Spain. A look at the numbers. Foreign demand for renting in Spain reaches record high. Most people who search for homes to rent in Spain do so from Germany and France. Where international demand is more significant is in the Mediterranean areas and on the islands. Foreigners are increasingly opting to rent homes in Spain in addition to purchasing them. At the end of 2022, nearly 15% of all rental housing demand, the greatest percentage in historical record that began at the beginning in 2019, came from abroad, according to Idealista data. You can find the link in the article, and of course, those are in the video description below. To put this figure into perspective, it is enough to know that the average over the previous 4 years is 11%, which is 3.7 points lower than the most recent data, and that in December of last year, 2022, foreign nationals' demand for housing in Spain outpaced searches related to sales by 4/10, which was 14.5%. In other words, the demand for renting already outweighs that for buying among foreign nationals. With regard to the origin of the demand, there are also changes in recent years. If in 2019 the country from where the most searches were made to rent real estate in Spain was the United Kingdom, now they are Germany and France, while the British country is relegated to the third place. USA and Netherlands, for their part, have taken the lead over Italy, which has gone from 4th to 6th position during this time. And you can also check our related article, What You Need to Rent an Apartment in Spain as an Expat. Other countries that have gained strength as applicants for rental housing in Spain in recent times are Poland, Canada, and Norway, which have replaced Venezuela, Colombia, and Morocco. The Dominican Republic has also left the list of countries from where the most searches are made to rent a home in Spain. Specifically, these are the nationalities currently looking for the most apartments to rent in Spain and the most prominent in 2019, and here you can find a chart with the ranking. Now let's see. The increase in foreigners' desire to rent homes in Spain is the result of a number of factors, some factors that stand out, such as the fundamental shift brought by the pandemic with a push for teleworking and growing interest in spacious buildings with an outdoor area, in addition to the traditional attractions stimulated by Spanish climate, quality of life, culture, and Mediterranean gastronomy, and comparably more affordable housing prices than in neighboring countries. And also the rise of the so-called digital nomads, those professionals who can carry out highly skilled work remotely, which allows them to change their place of residence easily. The Spanish provinces with the most and least foreign demand for rent, despite the fact that the interest of foreign citizens to rent homes in Spain is growing in the market as a whole, the truth is that the demand varies a lot depending on where the homes are located within Spain. In general terms, they want to rent a house in Spain in the same areas where they're looking to buy, which are coastal and tourist areas. If you want to know how much commission you need to pay if you rent an apartment in Spain using a realtor, you can find the link to the article here. In some Mediterranean provinces and the archipelagos, without going any further, the demand to rent from abroad exceeds 20% of the total, while in the provinces located in the center of the peninsula and in some northern areas, its weight does not even reach 5%. This is 4 times less. Alicante heads the national ranking and is the only province where more than 30% of the demand for rental housing comes from abroad. The second most prominent province is Santa Cruz de Tenerife in Canary Islands, where foreign demand to rent a house reaches almost 30%, ahead of the Balearic Islands 28%, Malaga 27%, and Las Palmas 24%. These 5 provinces are the only ones in the country where searches by foreigners account for more than a fifth of the total. Next on the list is Barcelona, Valencia, and Almería, where foreign demand for rent accounts for 19% of the total, followed by Girona with 17%. And of course, you can find here the total ranking by province. And let's see about which are the predominant nationalities in each Spanish province. Beyond the weight of foreign demand on the market as a whole in each province, there are also differences in terms of nationality of foreigners who are the most interested in renting a home in each one. Residents in France, for example, are those who are looking for more homes to rent in Cantabria, Navarra, Álava, Zaragoza, Barcelona, Girona, or Castellón, provinces in short that are close to its borders. The same is true for searches from Portugal, which are the most prominent in provinces such as Ourense, Lugo, Pontevedra, Salamanca, Zamora, Cáceres, Badajoz, and Huelva, and with the demand from Andorra, the most prominent country of origin in the case of Lérida. In Malaga, on the other hand, the reference country is UK, while in Madrid, Valencia, Granada, and other inland provinces close to the capital such as Toledo, Segovia, and Guadalajara, most of the searches come from USA. And you should not miss our article, How is Living in Spain compared to the US? Of course, if you're moving from the US to Spain, that's a very interesting article and video about it. In the case of Germany, some of the provinces that brought the most interest are the Balearic Islands, Murcia, Almería, Cádiz, Jaén, Las Palmas, and Santa Cruz de Tenerife. As a curiosity, in Teruel, the country of reference in foreign demand for rent is Poland, while in Ávila it is Colombia, and in Soria, Argentina. Searches coming from Italy, for their part, are the most prominent in Córdoba, Seville, Burgos, and Valladolid, while Morocco is the great reference in the autonomous cities of Ceuta and Melilla, which are, of course, in Africa. In the case of Alicante, the province with the greatest demand, the country from which the most searches come is Netherlands. What are the most and least popular Spanish provincial capitals? If we look at the demand in the provincial capitals, we discover that Alicante continues to lead the national ranking, since foreigners monopolize almost 26% of the total demand to rent housing. However, the next most prominent cities on the list are Barcelona, Valencia, Palma de Mallorca, and Malaga, which move in a range between 22.2% and nearly 25%. And of course, you can see the ranking here if you enter the article. In conclusion, according to Idealista data, nearly 15% of the total demand for rental housing in Spain came from abroad at the end of 2022, the highest percentage since 2019. The majority of the demand comes from Germany and France, while the UK has fallen to third position. Other countries that have gained strength in their demand for rental housing in Spain include Poland, Canada, and Norway. The demand for rental housing from foreigners is driven by several factors, including the attraction of the Spanish climate, quality of life, and culture, as well as the rise of teleworking and digital nomads. The provinces with the most foreign demand for rental housing are coastal and tourist enclaves, with the most prominent being Alicante, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, the Balearic Islands, and Malaga, and Las Palmas. The nationality of the foreign demand for rental housing varies depending on the province.
If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of the new content that we upload to the video. And if you need expert advice, just go on Spainguru.es. You will find immigration lawyers. You will find also tax experts if you need to file taxes in Spain and also in the USA. You will find also relocation services in Spain, apostille services from the US, sworn translators, and health insurances when you apply for non-lucrative visa, when you apply for golden visa, student visa, you will need health insurances as well. And we also offer certificate of good health for the UK residents. And also if you need to go back to the States and you need a health insurance, we also offer those health insurances too. And of course, if you want to be part of a community, please join our Facebook group, Spain Immigration and Residency Questions, Spainguru.es, with more than 16,000 members, where you can ask any single question related to Spanish immigration issues, and you can do it also anonymously. You can also join our non-lucrative visa group with more than 800 members, our Spanish digital nomad visa group. Very important, last but not least, please subscribe to our newsletter. You can opt out anytime. We send this newsletter every single Monday morning, and we feature top discussions on our community and any news related to Spanish immigration. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a great day. This is Bruno from Spainguru.es. Goodbye.